Hey, how you doing? Heading into your fourth year, heading into your fourth year with a different starting quarterback. What's it been like with Carson so far? What has stood out about him that you've noticed right away?
Honestly, just the humility, for him to be who he is and all that. He came in here, just like everybody else, and his hunger. He was an MVP. He was an MVP caliber guy, and he's looking to get back to that. And just his understanding of the offense and trying to personally get to know everybody, it makes you want to play for him. So just coming in, he comes in asking about my family, my sister, and things like that. As a new guy, that's pretty cool to see that he's caring and try to take care of us.
You're the second guy who's talked about his hunger in consecutive days. Do you sense that people doubt him being able to get back to be the quarterback he was from when he was an MVP candidate?
Absolutely. I did interviews all last week, and people were saying that, the people asking me questions, they were saying that, people were saying that he's broken and all these things. So, yeah, I'm sure he's heard that, and we've all heard the talk. But honestly, I think with him, I don't think he really cares what anybody says. I think he's driven from within to, be the best he can be, just like most of us are. We don't need, external sources to motivate us. I think he's internally motivated, and that's when he's been showing me this entire time he's been here.
Zach Kiefer.
Hey, Nyheim, how's it going?
Well, guys.
I think it's fair to say Carson's skill set is a little bit different than Phillips. I don't think we're insulting Phillip when we say Carson can move a little bit better. I'm just curious. I know you've been on the field with him for 2 weeks. What are the things you noticed about what he can do physically and add that element to your offense?
I think what you said is perfect. He adds an extra element. I love Phillip. He's not as mobile as Carson. Carson will probably be able to get out a little bit more jams and, especially on like big pressure situations like, the red zone and third downs. And I think Carson honestly probably is throws one of the prettier deep balls I've ever seen. I don't know where it looks in the league, but I've played with enough quarterbacks, and he has a really pretty deep ball, and he's real accurate and has a nice little strong arm. So it's I've liked everything I've seen with him so far. Nothing negative yet.
Chap.
Nyheim, how would you describe your, development evolution in this offense over the years?
With every opportunity, I think I've just gotten more confident. My rookie year, had to figure out the game a little bit, tried to learn a lot from Andrew and, those guys. And then 2019, I think I took a step forward, became a punt returner. Last year, I think I took off. And I think it really just came down to my mindset and my mindset, and then just making the most of the opportunity. And our offense, if you don't make the most of the opportunity, you're not going to get another opportunity. There's a lot of great ball players. So I think really for me, just looking at, making the most of the opportunity and knowing that, I'm a good enough player to be on this team and I belong out there is been really, really great. And also to, I have my own God-given abilities that, like my speed and quickness and athleticism that, I work on every year. And I've grown more confidence within that myself too.
You've always sort of, I don't know whether it's a compliment or not, you were considered a gadget guy, a third down guy, and you get out in space. I thought last year you really took a step as a running back. I don't know, as far as running the ball. Did you feel that or not?
Of course. I've never been a gadget guy. I hate when people call me that. I don't think I've ever been that. I played running back my whole life, and I've always been able to run the ball in between tackles and run the ball. And last year, I think that was a step to that. And every year I've been in the NFL, I've heard, all the things of the gadget guy, too little to run in between the tackles. So I think last year was a good first step. And this year I'm looking to build on it because I hate when people call me a gadget guy. I am not a gadget guy. I'm a football player. And that's how I just see it.
Thank you.
All right, two more. George Bremer.
Nyheim, Jim Irsay said earlier this offseason you might be one of the guys in line for a contract extension. Is that on your mind at all, or is it pretty easy to block that out and just focus on on-field stuff?
No, it's on my mind, obviously, but I haven't really thought much about it. I'm back here. I'm working with the team, and honestly, I'm letting my agent handle it. My job is to be the best player I can be and the best leader. I think last year I took two big steps last year. I think as a runner, I took a big step, and I think as a leader on this team, I took a big step. So that's what I'm looking forward to, just trying to lead. And, we have a lot of younger guys now because I'm an older guy. I'm just trying to lead those guys and, show them the right way. And that's really what I'm focused on, just showing guys the right way and being the best player I can be.
Our last one here, Jim Aiello.
Nyheim, yeah, just curious about how you felt about Marlon coming back, because obviously I'm sure it was great to have him back, but also you just talked about being a runner and wanting to run between the tackles, and there's going to be, a lot of guys competing for those touches this year.
I mean, it's the NFL. I mean, I was excited personally to have Marlon back, but if Marlon didn't come back, they were going to bring somebody else in. That's just how it is. It's competition. I'm not going to ever run from competition. And that's how all the guys are. Marlon's had, his share of injuries the past year and years before that, and he never did anything other than be a stand-up guy and, text us when he saw something or text for every game and after every game. And, you can't do nothing but respect that. And, when my time comes, there's going to come a time where I hope I have to help Marlon. I'm going to help him the same way he helped me. And that's how our whole running back room is. So I think really with us, we've all kind of swallowed our pride and realized that, we're used to getting 20 carries or a lot of touches, and we realize that we don't need that. So I think, we're going to make the most of our opportunity. And well, at least for me, when they call 21, I know it's showtime. And I think that's what all those other guys say too. When we get the chance, it's time to go.
All right. Thanks for your time, Nyheim.